But
Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to get you started with the first ever super special awful deck profile as we show you some of the best decks that you could possibly ever build. And today we're starting it off with the Beaver Warrior. This thing has the tier 0 capabilities of just about any other deck out there, and we're going to start you off with this deck profile. I highly suggest that the next time you go to locals, you take this deck with you. You're going to be embarrassing people left and right. So first, we're starting off with 3 Beaver Warriors. Now, I know the first thing you're thinking of is, what the hell is this? Well, this is actually a very limited edition Beaver Warrior that was custom made by Konami. I got entered into a secret Shonen Jump Championship tournament way back when the game first launched, whooped everybody's asses, and they said, you know what, we're gonna make you a custom card. And I said, you know what, make a new rarity for me, make it Smoke Secret Rare, make it so that you can barely even see the card, and make sure that it's secret rare. So obviously you're talking about Beaver Warrior, you gotta run 3 of these bad boys. So make sure, yeah, that's it. That's really the engine of this entire deck. That's what's gonna make the Beaver Warrior deck go. All right, 2 Kagemusha of the Blue Flame. Running 2, you want to be a little conservative because, again, it hosts a respectable 800 attack, 400 defense, and look, it's got like 2 of the 4 weapons that the Ninja Turtles used. You got Donatello's bow, Leonardo's sword. You never know, they could be hiding Raphael's sai somewhere in there. You want to go for power. We got your Link Spider right here. 2 tributes, 2200 attack. Mess with it. Go ahead and try to mess with Launcher Spider, okay? Then you got to get into the monster package here. And honestly, Beaver Warrior leads the army. So you're going to run 1 of the following monsters because, hell, you're running 3 Beaver Warrior already. You don't need a ton of copies of a bunch of cards. So let's roll through what you're going to want to run in this Beaver Warrior build. First off, you want to run a moderately played Celtic Guardian from Starter Deck Yu-Gi Unlimited, okay? We're going to run 1 hard armor. Put that on the R-Mail. We got 1 Larvass as well. Got to get the beast in. Your Robbie. Robbie's going to add that prehistoric backup. Okay, Petite Dragon. Okay, he's just there to brighten up spirits. Fiend Reflection number 2. Winged Beast. Okay, we got the Dark World Thorns. You don't want to mess with it. Dissolver Rock. All right, yeah, that guy's a mean customer. Man-Eater. Yeah, don't use the Man-Eater bug. You don't want that insect walking around, okay? You want to use the normal Man-Eater with 800 attack and 600 defense. Tripwire Beast. Don't forget him. And then finally, Ray and Temperature. Guys, I've been thinking about doing a Ray and Temperature deck profile. I think I'm going to be getting to it in a couple of weeks here. But run 1 of each of those, okay? Make sure it's just 1 because you don't want to clog up. You run multiple copies of that, you're running the risk of bricking. Here's really the engine behind it all. Okay, this is Sangan. Just run 1 Sangan. Okay, if you need to get to Ray and Temperature, this Sangan will come in handy once it gets destroyed. I mean, if it gets destroyed. I mean, this deck is lining up to be the OTK. You can already see that. So let's get into the spells and traps of the deck. We're gonna do the block stop combo here. 1 stop defense and 1 block attack, man. Your opponent is going to be just taken for a loop here because with stop defense, they're going to be setting up their defenses. They're going to put like Labyrinth Wall up, and boom, you hit them with stop defense, and you got your Beaver Warrior out with some of the other equipped stuff that I'm going to be showing you. They're going to be in bad shape, man. And then block attack, man, they put up a strong attack, and you want to switch it. Boom, do the gig switch into defense. Hit them with that block attack. They're not even going to know what hit them. Now, here we got to run the ultimate equip selection right here. We're going to run 3 Mystical Moons here, okay? Because we're talking about Beast Warrior type monsters gain 300 attack and defense. That's massive, guys. And you're going to see with some of the other spells that we've got within this deck, paired with Mystic Moon, man, it's just going to take this deck to the limit. And then on top of that, we're going to run 2 Final Destiny. Guys, this wipes out everything on the field. I mean, try to think of any other card in the game right now where you can discard 5 cards from your hand. You literally destroy everything on the field. One of the most powerful and broken cards of all time. Now, of course, we're playing Beaver Warrior deck. You gotta go with Gaia Power. You gotta get your field spell in here. Don't even waste time putting a terraforming in your deck. Just load it up with a bunch of different earth-based field spells here, and you can increase the attack of all earth monsters by 500, decrease their defense by 400, but that's not really a big deal because with Beaver Warrior, it's all attack, baby. Okay, Forest. Got to run 2 of these bad boys, too. We're talking about, having a little backup for the Beaver Warrior, okay? We're going to increase their attack and defense by 200. So just in case you do find yourself in a situation where you got to defend with the Beaver Warrior, you can increase its attack by 200. You want to do a little burn damage? Boom, we got you. Hinotama. 2 of these. Again, you don't want to clutter your deck, and 2 of these usually will do the deal right there. 1,000 damage right there. Hey, you're playing anime rules. That's 1,000. That's a quarter of their life points. Now let's get into the traps, guys, because this is really where the deck shines in terms of really just throwing your opponent for a loop. We're gonna play 1 Light Force Sword. Let's say that they, just have one of those epic Heart of the Cards draws, and they're about to slay you with a card. Boom! You just hit them with that Yugi Light Force Sword, and that sucker is going to stab one of their cards face down and banish it, and they're just not going to be able to cope with it. Enchanted Javelin, just running one of these because again, you want to make sure that you're increasing your life points, okay? Because on the off chance that you're going to be taking some damage with this deck, Enchanted Javelin is going to be here as a backup to increase your life points. It's going to be really amazing. And then really the cards, the 3 cards that really are going to bring this all together and screw your opponent over is 3 Attack and Receive, guys. These cards combined just inflict more damage. So you let's say you get some damage, you hit Attack and Receive, right? You burn them for 700. The next time around, you're burning them for 1,000, and then the next time around, you're burning them for 1,300. That is a lot of life points damage, guys. I'm telling you. So you team this up. That's 700. That's 1,300. That's 2,000. Man, you're dealing so much damage. I'm telling you guys. Now that's 37 cards right there. We're not running an extra deck. We're not even running a side deck because we've got the 3 Egyptian God cards in the deck, and these are the colorful ones, which means you get to use anime rules with these cards. I asked Konami myself. I said, yo, if I use these ones, can I just play by the anime rules? And they said, sure, just make it up as you go along. Just let your opponent know that we gave the thumbs up on it. So we don't even need extra cards. Like, we don't even need the extra deck cards because we've got the Egyptian God cards, the strongest cards in the game. Really, the only way you can play these is if you're the best duelist in the world like me, because obviously, I mean, look at the Beaver Warrior. It speaks for itself. So that's what the deck looks like, and let me just show you what this deck can get into. To summon my final Egyptian God card, the Winged Dragon of Ra. So we skipped over some of the boring stuff that really isn't important, and just like that, we got 2 Beaver Warriors on the field, 3 Egyptian God cards on the field. The duel is pretty much over right here with the final board layout. I mean, what is our opponent going to be able to do here?
Rigeki.
What?
Rigeki. It kills them all.
What?
Your board's wiped.
What are you talking about? I got the Egyptian God cards here.
Yeah, there's nothing there stopping Rigeki.
But he says spring. What?
Deuces. Penguins.